Monumental achievement of our great leader, Dr. Comrade Otumba Salimon Akoni Oladiti, JP, Petroleum Tankers Driver Branch of Nupeng, National Chairman. On the 2nd of April 2014, Comrade Salimon Akoni Oladiti was sworn in as the Petroleum Tankers Drivers PTD and Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers Nupeng National Chairman. Prior to this time, he has served in various leadership positions at unit, zonal and national levels of union where he performed excellently with undeniable proofs. His success in this leadership position is traceable to his endowed virtue of wisdom, humility, commitment, generosity, honesty, prudence, integrity, liberality, fear of God, and being a detribalized Nigerian, among others.
My name is Otumba Salimon Akoni Oladiti, the National Chairman of Petroleum Tanker Drivers Branch of Nupeng.
Comrade Salimon Oladiti, JP, as part of his leadership philosophy, believes that the reward of hard working is more work. Therefore, he was fully prepared and ready to navigate through the challenges of his new office in order to take the union to its enviable height, while putting the welfare of the union members at the front burner.
I was elected to this office April 2nd, 2014. And 2018, I finished the first tenure. That same year, I was elected back to this office, which has expired that we are going to do our election by the special grace of God by the 30th of this June 2022. That means that I complete 8 years in office.
Immediately after he took the mantle of leadership of PTD Nupeng in the capacity of the national chairman, Comrade Salimon Akoni Oladiti hit the ground running with the consciousness that time is of essence and it waits for no one. As a team leader of the union with a clear-cut vision and mission to achieve the core objective of the union, Comrade Salimon Akoni Oladiti realized that in achieving these set goals and objectives, there was need for teamwork, cooperation, partnership, and contribution from other team members within the National Executive Council, Zonal Executive Council, and Unit Executive Council of the PTD, Nupeng, especially in crucial decision making. This has given everybody within the leadership levels of the union a sense of belonging. Against this background, it can be summarily stated that his leadership qualities, managerial skills, financial intelligence, and team spirit are the core foundation upon which his success and this monumental achievement of this great leader, Comrade Salimon Akoni Oladiti, PTD Nupeng National Chairman, are established as enumerated.
To God be the glory. During the tenure, I try my best. Number one, by make sure that I unify all the petroleum tanker drivers across the country. By making sure that there is no sentiment, either tribal or religious sentiment. And we come to the closeness to the government. I tried my best. We have a very good relationship with the NNPC management, even the villa. You can testify to that ordinary petroleum tanker driver have to have a handshake with the president of Nigeria. So that is part of our achievement.
These monumental achievements include total and comprehensive renovation of National Office of the PTD Nupeng located at number 50A Moses Majakodumi Crescent, Utako, Abuja. This, he believed, was necessary because it is the first physical image of the union that must be befitting, up to standard, presentable and conducive for work. Hence, the need to do away with the previous structural outlook, including replacement of all old interior decor, furniture, toilet fitting and electronics for new ones.
To do something that usually called groundbreaking. This office, as you see this office, where I took over, is rotting, is dilapidated. Me and my team, my deputy, my first deputy, my second deputy, and others, we said we can't live in this kind of office, and we expect all the top government functionaries and other people, big men in the oil industry, to come here and meet us in this kind of office. Then we commission a contractor to come and renovate this office for us.
As a visionary leader, he discovered a plot of land next to the national office that was suitable for building hotel for the union, which will bring return on investment from the patronage of both executive of the union and the general public. It is important to note that prior to this time, the union has been spending heavily on hotel accommodation in other hotels for NEC meetings and other official activities. Having obtained all necessary approval from the relevant government authorities in Abuja, the hotel was speedily built and put to immediate use, which has now become one of the investment vehicles of the union that is yielding commensurable financial return for the union. The PTD Hotel is indeed the best within that area. What a display of financial intelligence and business management skills.
During that period, a land that next to this office is a free land that is available for sale. We bought the land and we make sure that we construct a 3-star hotel. It's not belong to me, it belongs to our union. As I'm talking to you now, nobody touched 1 naira from the money that we are generating from that hotel. And those people who are working there, they are Nigerians.
This great leader, Comrade Otumba Salimon Akoni Oladiti, later saw another investment opportunity of acquiring these 2 units of 2-bedroom bungalow building. He bought it, he renovated it to standard and put it on rent. This has become another income generating asset for the union through the rent being paid by the tenant of the building.
We had almost 2 houses in Abuja. It's for the union, it's not for Oladiti. Apart from that, we have a lot of property here in Abuja.
In his quest for investing the resources of the union, the great leader embarked on another investment initiative for a future housing estate for the PTD, where a credible and certified estate developer can be sought for the development of this landed property. It is important to note that apart from the payment of the property, other ancillary costs such as compensation to the indigents, clearing, survey, architectural design, fencing and CFO have been fully paid to the relevant person and officers. This is another asset acquired by Comrade Otumba Salimon Akoni Oladiti for the union. All payments for the purchase, compensation and fencing have been paid. The land is fully secured and it is fast appreciating in value. This property was applied for at the Federal Capital Development Authority (FCDA), using its good office and its personality to facilitate allocation of this land for the purpose of building PTD National Head Office. All payments, including compensation, have been paid, and the union has taken possession on ground by erecting perimeter fence, all fully paid for. Further to his investment drive, Comrade Salimon Akoni Oladiti saw another investment opportunity of acquiring the land, which is strategically located and it is for multi-purpose use. This indeed another good asset fast appreciating in value. With a view to having a trailer park that will be properly planned and designed, Comrade Otumba Salimon Akanni Oladiti, using his office and his personality, has applied this land and allocation procedure are in advanced stage, waiting for final approval by the approving authorities. This will create comfort for our members in Abuja while solving traffic-related problems that tankers drivers have been having in discharge of their duties.
Along Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, we have 20 acres of land that was pegged down for tanker parking. 20 acres. That is when you are traveling to Lagos. When you are coming back from Lagos to Ibadan, before you embark to a journey to different parts of the country, we have another 5 acres of land. That is part of what we use the union money for, and that is part what we can call the achievement of this region.
This land was purchased to decongest Lagos-Ibadan Expressway so that the trailers will not be parking along the road to give way for free vehicular movement on the highway. This is another giant step made by Dr. Comrade Otumba Salimon Akanni Oladiti. This properties was located at another axis of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway for the same purpose of trailer park to ease vehicular movement on the highway and comfort for our tankers drivers. Purchase of 45 executive cars for all national officers. As a leader that believes in motivation and welfare of his executive members, Comrade Otumba Salimon Akanni Oladiti purchased and distributed 45 executive cars to all its national officers. This was received with deep appreciation by the executive members. Comrade Otumba Salimon Akanni Oladiti, in order to enhance the operational performance of the hotel. These cars were purchased and given to the management of the hotel. This gesture has indeed made the running of the hotel easier with cost benefiting advantage. In order to make various official movements easy, Comrade Salimon Akanni Oladiti purchased 2 vehicles comprising of Toyota Hilux and Toyota Executive Bus. This has enabled the executives to cover various official functions in good time. Because of his belief in building capacity of his executive officers, Comrade Otumba Salimon Akanni Oladiti was committed to invest on their human resources by ensuring that all of them were sent for various local and international training and courses relating to industrial relations, leadership development, and management principles. These indeed helped the entire leadership of the union.
During my tenure, at least, we, apart from training our members, the leadership, at least we have training in Rome, Italy, Rome Business Schools. We are there, all the branch working committee, we are about 43 in numbers. We travel to that place. We travel to UAE, that is United Arab Emirates, almost 4 times, the leadership, during my tenure. It is what stopped us from traveling overseas for this training and retraining is because of this 2019 pandemic. During the tenure, and with our closeness with the Federal Road Safety, jointly we established petroleum tanker drivers licensing office in all our. It has never happened, and it has never happened up to this moment to any organization apart from the petroleum tanker driver. When petroleum tanker driver discovered that for them to renew their driving license is just to walk to the zonal office, they are praying and they are praying for the leadership of the union, that they don't know that what we are about to do for them is for their own benefit. That is part of what we did.
Partnering with the Federal Road Safety Corps in enlightenment program for all tankers drivers. This is another initiative with huge result that was embarked upon by Comrade Otumba Salimon Akoni Oladiti. The impact of this program is evident in drastic reduction in the rate of tankers accidents that was as a result of recklessness of some of our tanker drivers. This has been officially and statistically established by the Road Safety Corps, who has been giving kudos to the leadership of the PTD under Comrade Otumba Salimon Akoni Oladiti. Establishment of Licensing Office of Federal Road Safety Corps in all zones of PTD Nupeng. Having observed these challenges and difficulties faced by the tankers drivers in obtaining their license and renewing, Comrade Salimon Akoni Oladiti embarked on strategic engagement with the leadership of the Federal Road Safety Corps on the need to establish licensing office in PTD branch of Nupeng Zonal Office, which was approved today. The challenges and difficulties related to license and renewal of papers are now a thing of the past.
Almost every day we have tanker crash and petroleum tanker fire. The current commercial came to this office. I don't know him from anywhere. He came, he said that when he learned that tanker driver, they have leader and their office was situated at this place. That's why he just came. And he explained to me that what made him to come is that he wanted to see how we can reduce the tanker accidents. We agreed to do that. We fixed a date to meet in Lagos. Stage by stage, the first stage is awareness campaign. Awareness campaign means that we're supposed to let tanker driver know that they are human beings like ordinary Nigeria, and they have to value their life than anything. It is when you embark on a journey and you come back and your people meet you, you are alive, you meet your people in good condition. That means that you value your life. Don't drive when you drink. Don't drive by the night, and respect the other road users. That is the meaning of our awareness campaign. We move from Lagos down to everywhere you can see tanker parking across the country. And with that, we are working with the Federal Road Safety Corps. After that, we jointly introduce what they call a speed limiter. That means that even if you want to run, your equipment will not allow you to kill yourself. A lot of things, but all what we did is not without challenge. We have many challenges. Where our members across the country discover and know what we are doing, they agree and they accept and they are praying for us. We introduce training and retraining. We move from one zone to other, from Lagos to Port Harcourt, from Port Harcourt to Benin down to Kaduna, Suleja, Kano, everywhere. We started train tanker drivers, and that is what led to the least tanker crash as at today in Nigeria. We give glory to God.
One can simply describe this icon, Comrade Otumba Salimon Akoni Oladiti, JP, as an uncommon leader with uncommon achievements, a strategic manager who has managed the resources of the union prudently, and an investor who has increased the assets base of the union in an unprecedented proportion as a detribalized Nigerian who has balanced ethno-religion composition of the union without any rancor, nepotism, and a man of integrity who can be taken by his words. Otumba, you are indeed exemplary and you are worthy of emulation. It is our prayer that in your next endeavors, good Lord that has helped you, sustained you and protected you as the national chairman of PTD branch of Nupeng, will continue to be with you, your family, and all that pertains you. See you at the top. Long live outgoing national chairman PTD Nupeng. Long live PTD Nupeng. Long live Nigeria.
Whoever take over after my tenure, I believe by the special grace of God, and I pray that they do more than what I did. I pray that God will lead them. God will show them the way to perform very well. So that continuity will take this our branch to on our expected level by the grace of God. I thank you very much. I wish the incoming regime a very good successor tenure. Isoleto in Africa.